Yo. This is the anthem. Throw all your hands up. Whoa. I want to be that guy on the side of the screen. I totally want to be him because he's so cool. How's it going? We're playing more Anthem today. Congrats on getting first, Lucy. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so, the unfortunate news is that when we looked up how long the game was, and I read that IGN guide that was suspiciously missing an entry, I guess I just assumed that that was the last level. And so I woke up today going, 3 more levels, that's all we need to do. And, well, apparently the IGN guide was incomplete because I looked up a full playthrough on YouTube, and we're about halfway through. So we'll see how far we get today. Kind of puts a wrench in the plans I wanted to have for September. But, what you gonna do?
Anyway, they need a big push when they stop.
Glad I could help.
So few of us. We need to stick together, even for those just passing through. I'll buy Diggs a drink when he gets to Fort Tarsis. Maybe the bar finally have some Fortuo brew.
That your favorite?
Favorite? Listen, there is Fortuo brew and then there is swill. You maybe tell me you prefer another drink. I would only feel bad for your sad life.
Okay, then.
Now I'm thirsty. You come back when you want contracts.
Yes, sir. Boom. Oh, we got new lore? No. Who knows how much more Anthem Yemmy can take? Yeah, it's
Got some contracts.
it'll be interesting to see.
People need help. Get out there and lend a hand.
Will do.
It'll be interesting to see how far I can get today. All right. I feel like I have like a main mission to do too, right? Or maybe I already picked up the main mission. Contract. Matthias. Why is he gray? That doesn't make sense. Prison? Wait, what? Interesting. Vault. Alright, let's we should have a main mission to do. I think I already picked it up. Cautious cooperation, contract, helping hand. Hidden depths. There it is. The Fortress of Dawn. Enter the sealed fortress and recover the Javelin of Dawn. Sounds great. Keep private. Look, I don't think anyone's searching for games here, okay? I'm just saying, you know, we tried searching for some people once, every so often when we accidentally have it on, and no one's doing the missions. I think that says a lot that the game is being sunset, and it's not getting an influx of new players like some other ones were. Alright, let's, GTF fucking go.
Everything's clear. Head for the Fortress of Dawn. With the General's signet, I should be able to pass you off as a Lancer of the Legion of Dawn.
Well, there she is. Fortress of Dawn.
Oh, look, we got a... Who needs to watch the Vista come in? You can just collect the fucking pickup, you know? Wow. Incredible.
Damn it, they got grounded.
That means they'll be entrenched up ahead.
Oh no.
Careful.
They took away the only thing that makes this game sort of unique. Whoops, wrong button.
They've set up turrets. We need to take them down.
Actually, I prefer it when they don't move.
One less turret to worry about.
See, look, he's moving. It's more annoying. Uh-oh. What the dog's doing? Frost Brute. Challenge complete. Oh, I forgot to take off the frost grenade. Ah, well, what are you gonna do? There we go.
Good.
I feel the same way,
There's
React
no
Bot.
way they brought all that over the bridge. They must be gating in.
Better shut them down.
There's many energy signatures in the courtyard. Head for the fortress doors.
The fortress doors. The thing about a game like this is like, oh, you could just, you know, do the main story, you know, the whole time, Yemmy. But at the same time, like if you're under leveled going into the final mission, like shit's gonna be really annoying. So we'll just play it like normal, you know, see how it goes. I've been electrocuted. We'll say I mean, those brute enemies with the turrets on their back are a little bit more interesting than the other troops we've gone against.
That's it. Take them all out and we can cut off the Dominion reinforcements.
Okay. All right.
More Dominion gating in.
I'm working on it.
I'm not picking up any more anchors. Be good to target the gate itself.
Oh, well, I mean, I destroyed all the things, and they can still phase in.
Look at that thing burn. Was that praise from Halleck?
Find the locking mechanism. If I'm right, the general signet should open the door just like a key.
Okay, we're making progress. You gonna see any movies on Cinema Day? I'm not sure what's coming out right now.
Welcome to the Fortress of Dawn. I can't believe we're seeing this.
You're the first to stand in this spot for centuries. Look around.
Usually I have
I wanna
movies
see
marked
all
on my
of it.
calendar that I want to go see, but September really doesn't have anything. At least not written down.
This was one of the Legionnaires, I think.
I do still need to go see The Naked Gun,
What's this?
but at this point, it's probably already leaving theaters. We'll see though. Ooh, a treasure chest. Caught stealing. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. That might be interesting. Been caught stealing once. Jane's addiction.
Can you get a closer look at that?
I swear I've seen this design before.
Behold the doors of might.
Oh, no.
Whosoever wishes them open, place your signet. The trial of might shall separate the weak from the worthy. So says Arden Vasa.
Arden Vasa. Is that really his voice? Over there. That looks like you could plug the signet in, doesn't it?
Only one way to find out.
Here we go.
What is that?
6 whole days in theater for cinema.
Worthy to claim a place among the Legion of Dawn Knights. Then know this. A true legionnaire must be tested. The greatest of us all, Helena Tarsis, lured her foes into battle at a place of her choosing. She brought them ruin and destruction through strength and guile. Prove yourself. Walk the path of General Tarsis. Bring forth your greatest foe. May your might prevail against the darkness.
Hey, what just happened?
I would just like to say that we've already done all those trials. I don't know if we need to do another. Also, they didn't give me any ammo. Oh, you absolute fuckers. All right, there we go. I definitely jumped over that, but thank you. Okay. This is a no respawn area, so we'll need to be very careful.
The Urgoth brought death and misery upon countless generations. Strongest of the foes of humanity, Tarsis made it her life's work to shatter their grip upon the world.
Oh my god. Okay. Thanks.
The Urgoth outnumbered the Legion 100 to 1, and yet we had no fear.
All
Our
right.
general held a secret power.
Yes, you're
And
very
she needed to
badass.
wait
Thank
For
you.
the right moment to unleash it.
Oh yeah, him comes out soon. You know, I saw a trailer for that today too. I completely slipped my mind. Well, I definitely want to see him. Probably not day one, but I'll definitely see it. No ammo from that one. Okay, that's great.
The Urgoth fell upon us like night itself. Then Tarsis unleashed the voice of heaven upon them. The mountains bowed to
The
her
voice of heaven.
In a great chorus of thunder, humanity's foe was crushed.
Okay, can this fucker, like, stop doing that? Oh, they gave me ammo this time. Thank you. Hooray!
You
Any
passed
interest
the
in seeing
test.
Running Man?
Before your might, the
No.
greatest of foes
There's
triumph.
only one
Yet
Running
more
Man movie, in
triumphs
my
lie
opinion, and
before
it
you,
stars
Lancer.
Arnold
Go
Schwarzenegger.
forth. May the path lead you to the dawn.
I'm so glad that we got to fight that guy. I'm so glad we got to fight him. That was very fun.
There. Connections re-established. Where were you?
I fought a Titan, but I never left this spot somehow.
It's a gateway device. That's why I lost our link.
Whatever it was, I used up real ammo in there.
Oh, watch out. Real ammo.
Another part of the legend of General Tarsus?
It's likely another gateway device. Be ready.
Are they gonna have us fight another one? Here we go. Now you fight two. Guns akimbo? Yeah, that was a fun one.
Path comes to an end for you here, as it did for our general, as it does for us all. Your inevitable death awaits you, Lancer. Go forth to face it.
Okay.
Comes to an end? Is this the last stand of General Tarsus?
Oh my god, this is epic.
Anthem, Tarsus took only a handful of knights. They had swiftness, but the enemy had overwhelming strength. And yet, Tarsus held her ground.
Just like zombies. Oh, they just said she held her ground, but this is moving us back. I remember really liking Guns Akimbo.
Narrow mountain pass, the
Oh, I
legionnaires
accidentally
stood
killed something next to me.
against the might of the Urgoth horde. For if they wavered, if their fragile line broke, Anthem would fall, and countless others with it.
Yeah, I need to switch out this frost grenade. Excuse me. Challenge complete, multi-kill. Let's go. Oh, there's a asshole back there. Wait, hold on.
and was struck a mortal blow. Even as Tarsis knew her life was ending, she fought on. As her life's blood ebbed, she drove the enemy back.
Okay. Really? I'm out? Wait, which one of these is the boss? Hold on, I need to make sure I meet them head on in this fantasy. Oh, of course they're frost hounds, so they can't be affected by that. Oh, I'm out of the... Oops. Yeah, it'd be great if they gave me even a little bit of cover here. Holy fuck. Stop hitting me before my shields can start recharging. Oh, this is ridiculous. Ah, come on.
Part of the legend of General
Oh, good. We get the start over. The only reason that they have these you can't respawn moments is because Destiny did it. That's literally the only reason why.
For you here, as it did for our general, as it does for us all. Your inevitable death awaits you, Lancer.
Apparently, the weapons and stuff that I dropped here are still here.
to an end. Is this the last stand of General Tarsis?
Like, if they just kept me right here, I think I would have been fine. There's cover. There's room to maneuver. Yeah, I mean, just having the wrong grenades on is detrimental right now.
Tarsis took only a handful of knights. They had swiftness, but the enemy had overwhelming strength. And yet, Tarsis held her ground.
Y'all talk about this Tarsis person, but she's dead. Okay, she died. Where's the music? Wasn't there music last time? The thing that they like to do is they like to have enemies do chip damage on you, which stops your shields from recharging.
In the narrow mountain pass, the legionnaires stood against the might of the Urgoth horde. For if they wavered, if their fragile line
What?
broke, Anthem would fall, and countless others with it.
Holy shit, reload your gun. Why do you keep stopping? Oh, good. He didn't. Oh, he did target it. It's just for some reason didn't do any damage. Oh, good. You went for the wrong enemy. That's great. Love that. Alright, we're at the point where they're gonna. Yep.
Tarsis met the Urgos leader in battle and was struck a mortal blow. Even as Tarsis knew her life was ending, she fought on. As her life's blood ebbed, she drove the enemy back.
Oh my gosh. This is ridiculous. I mean... Oh my gosh. We're at the part of the game where they're like, we're gonna up the difficulty, and if you aren't playing with other people, you're screwed. Because now they're just being ridiculous with it. Now, perhaps they are being annoying with it.
The path comes to an end for you here, as it did for our general, as it does for us all.
Oh
Your
my God,
inevitable
shut
death
up, dude.
awaits you, Lancer. Go forth to face it.
Oh boy. Well, see, if the point is to die here, then, you know, dying should be a part of the game, right? I should be able to die there without any problems. So yeah, this time I'll just use my ultimate when the third thing comes up, so that I get the brutes right away. Should be okay. I think both times we've done this, I haven't had the ultimate when the brutes are here.
To race her enemy to helpless Anthem, Tarsis took only a handful of knights. They had swiftness, but the enemy had overwhelming strength. And yet, Tarsis held her ground.
That's really cool, bro. Bro. Oh, there's the first brute. I gotta switch guns. See, we're at the part where they're gonna start doing chip damage, and I can't get my shields back.
Mountain pass, the legionnaires stood against the might of the Urgoth horde. For if they wavered, if their fragile line broke, Anthem would fall, and countless others with it.
I quite literally I cannot move from this spot right now. And of course I was forced to move there to get away from the explosion. I'm about to die. I haven't used my fucking special ability. Come on. I got even less far. I got even, like, that was even less than what I did before.
General Tarsis?
I'm getting worse. I'm getting worse as it goes on.
The path comes to an end for you here, as it did for our general.
I would have to restart the level to put it on easy mode.
Awaits you, Lancer. Go forth to face it.
Wait, the path comes to an end? Is this the last stand of General Tarsis?
I want to punch this guy in the face. Okay, don't lock on. It's fine.
Helpless Anthem, Tarsis took only a handful of knights. They had swiftness.
Look how terrible the frost grenade is. It blew up right next to those guys. They didn't even get frozen for a second.
Held her ground.
I'm getting annoyed by this. Oh, come on. Drop some ammo for me. Alright, let me get my shield backs, please. Like, for the love of God.
In the narrow mountain pass, the legionnaires stood against the might of the Urgoth horde. For if they wavered, if their fragile line broke, Anthem would fall, and countless others with it.
That's powerful, dude. Okay, so that's this little bubble is supposed to, I think it's supposed to give me extra damage. Okay. Am I about to die again? Bruh. Oh my God. Bruh.
I need assistance.
What the fuck? Why can't I get to the fucking part of the game that I was at before? Of course, I have a plan, and that's when I can't do anything, right? Of course.
Part of the legend of General
Of
Tarsis.
course. Why am I so silly?
Ready.
Why would I make a plan? I don't even know if I can quit. I can quit game. Incredible. Come on, then. Hey, it's a Don fan. I was using him on the app today. Oops, caps. Oh, you've got to be shitting me. Oh, what the fuck? Exits. Great. I'm stuck in the. I'm stuck in this. Then is that what it's telling me? Okay, is the game glitched now? I glitched the game? Okay, there we go. Wonder when we are getting Batman Cape Crusader Season 2. Probably when they're done with it. A new Batman series, comic series started today. Batman Immortal, something like that.
Comes to an end
I flipped through it at the shop. I didn't feel like picking it up. But they are restarting the Batman, like the original, the Batman run that they're doing right now.
Comes to an end.
Um,
Is this the last stand of General Tarsus?
so it's gonna restart the issue 1. And this is the storyline they've been doing now is the one they've been doing since Rebirth. So it'll be interesting to see what they do. Although the original, like the regular Batman comics, haven't been as good as, not even like Detective Comics. Like I feel like Detective Comics has been better than just the Batman series in general. So I think a reboot. It's time. I don't know. The Rebirth Batman run has not really captured my interest like the New 52 version did. Hey, I caught Don Fan. Let's freaking go. My boy.
To race her enemy to helpless Anthem, Tarsus took only a handful of knights. They had swiftness, but the enemy had overwhelming strength. And yet, Tarsus held her ground.
I've been picking up ammo this whole time. I don't know why I don't have ammo. Oh shit. Oh, of course. God forbid I, have enough ammo in my clip to kill one enemy. Come on, shields, start recharging, please. Oh, see, they started recharging, then they were like, we gotta do that chip damage to you so they don't fully recharge. Oh no.
In the narrow mountain pass, the legionnaires stood against the might of the Urgoth horde. For if they wavered, if their fragile line broke, Anthem would fall, and countless others with it.
The plan was that I was going to watch Nosferatu, but the day that we were supposed to go, I got sick. Or I was sick. Rah! Holy smokes. Oh my god. No! Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Tarsus met the Urgoth leader in battle and was struck a mortal blow. Even as Tarsus knew.
Alright, pick up these little red gems. That's what I was forgetting to do before. I realized that once we already were restarted here. Alright, time for the ultimate. That didn't even target everyone. What? Okay, it did target everyone. I don't know what the hell happened. I had to take that legendary guy out. Okay. Love that. Oh my god, the auto aim doesn't know what to fucking do. Oh my god. Freaking auto aim. Okay, the elite should always drop something. I'm just saying. Whoops. Oh my god. Whoops. Ah, fuck. Where are you going? Really? I didn't kill that guy? I'm dead. I'm so fucking dead. Man, you know... And I think the most annoying thing is that I can't just, like, cancel a mission. Like, I can't just, like, back
Hello
out.
there.
How's it going today, Kenobi? Like, if I quit the game, it just plops me back right in here. I can't just... Strongholds, feats... I don't think I can... I mean, I don't think I can change gear here. No, it just tells me what it is. Man. Yeah, we're kind of stuck here. Was ist das? Bullshit. Das ist bullshit. Yeah, I don't... they... Why didn't they... Oh, here we are. Hold the end expedition. Okay. My mic was in the way. My mic was in the way. Now, whether or not easy mode is going to actually alleviate the problem, I don't know. Okay. Let's go back to the launch bay so that I can edit my mech. Oh, we haven't even beat one level today, and we're already almost an hour in. That's great. That's great. I also have to end early today too. I'm gonna be in a great mood. I've seen some movement in Sleeper app in our league by you. Yeah, I adjusted some things with the team. You know, people were saying, you know, hey, you didn't have the best draft. You had a fine draft, but you didn't have the best draft. And I was like, okay, I'll switch some things up for what's available. Picked up Amari Cooper because why not? And then also changed out my defense to the Bengals because they're facing the Browns. And well, you know, I'm sniffing a couple of interceptions for Flacco coming up soon. Okay, so we have. I think I'm gonna go back to having 2 fast-firing weapons, I guess, because that seems to be like the best thing. Definitely don't want to put on a sniper rifle. I mean, I guess I could put on a marksman rifle. Nah. The shock mace, we have a better version of that. Assault launcher, a blast missile. That's what we have on right now. Yep, okay. Grab that. Okay, we're gonna get the shield that blocks projectiles, I guess. Oh, we already had one on that blocks projectiles. Oh well, this one gives us gear recharge, I guess. Increases blast damage by 35% of base and lowers impact damage. What? Why would I do that? Increase melee damage. Enhances assault launcher to increase damage by 15%. Increase blast damage. All right, that's the same ones. Oh my god, I don't want to craft. Thank you. What do I have on right here? Increase blast. Oh, this is the... Oh, I should probably take this off then. I'll put that on.
Still waiting on your review of Eminem's previously unreleased song.
Everybody's looking at me, just the 17M.
Do a try not to laugh, and I'll talk about it. Fact Jessica 17M. Not sure about me though. What do you mean? You're not sure if you're gonna drop some people? Yeah, it's always it's a big choice to make, obviously. But if you think it's gonna help your team, like what I did today, I felt like that was gonna help my team. Go for it. Don't want your stream to get muted. But Callus, I was gonna do a funny meme. Flacco faces the same team that he faced in 2008 in Week 1. That's right, the Bengals. I mean, he's faced the Bengals a couple times. Oh yeah, Callus. You're the one character, not character, the one player that was auto drafted by you, Rishi Rice. He's suspended for 6 games.
Here we go. That's the connection, Faye.
And there's another player that isn't on a team, so he has like 0 points projected. So you're gonna want to change out Rishi Rice, and I don't remember what the guy's name was. Start with an O.
Well, there she is. Fortress of Dawn.
The only reason I got rid of Josh Downs is because, 1, he was questionable. 2, I liked Amari Cooper better at the end of the day. Geno Smith had good stats last year, even though, you know, they weren't like the Seahawks weren't great. So I felt pretty good about the throwing in the waiver. Now beating my drive home. Okay, Callus wants me to listen to "Everybody's Looking at Me" by Eminem. Oh, Callus, I can't dodge. I can't pause my game. All right. Well, anyway, the meme was gonna be that I was gonna play it for 1 second and say it sucked, and then close out of it. That was the meme. Alright, now that we're on easy mode, I'm sure we're gonna just fly through this no matter what I did. Why is it saying... Huh? ChatGPT is smart. I suggested some QBs, and it suggested to me to change Mayfield to Tua or Darnold. I mean, definitely not Tua. He's very injury prone, and the Dolphins, as Greedy Waffle said multiple times yesterday, are definitely on a downward trend at this point, barring they get their shit together. As for Darnold, Darnold played really good last year in the Vikings offense. And I would say that he was probably a top 5 quarterback last year simply because of the players around him and the coaching staff around him. Unproven in Seattle's offense. Right, he's in Seattle now. Unproven in whatever offense he's in right now. Wouldn't be a good change, in my opinion, to swap out Mayfield. Mayfield, who has already been with the Bucks for about a year or so now, so definitely should keep Mayfield. But keep an eye on Darnold. He might do well again this year, or he might stink and be forgotten about. The duality of man, as it were. Uh-oh.
Good work. Don't let up. I'm not picking up any more anchors. You're good to target the gate itself.
Time for work.
Oh, excuse me.
Look at that thing burn. Was that Trace from Halleck?
Find the locking mechanism. If I'm right, the general signet should open the door just like a key.
Okay, here's what we do.
Fortress of Dawn.
That guy who's trying to steal the key that we have,
You're the first
we give it to him, let him go inside. We follow him inside,
Look around.
and
I
then
see all of it.
we kick his ass and then lock him inside here. I'm gonna kick your ass. Oops.
What's this?
That's a funerary urn. A legionnaire is buried in here.
What about Geno Smith? In certain YouTube vids, they often recommend him.
Bosses.
Geno is my sleeper. Like, he's the leader of the my sleeper team this year, being the Raiders. I think the Raiders are going to be at least a playoff team, like maybe a wild card slot. And Pete Carroll and Geno Smith already have a good relationship, so that's why I think, you know, it's being recommended to pick up
Get a closer look at
Geno.
that?
Personally, I wouldn't pick him up until, or if you do pick him up, I would just make him your backup.
Where I've seen this design before.
Just see how he plays.
Doors of might. Whosoever wishes
You know?
them open, place your signet. The trial of might.
So make sure you look at your team and you start the players that you want to start.
Says Arden.
The game will automatically choose players for you.
Is that really his voice?
At least week 1, it'll automatically choose players for you.
The signet in.
Now, if you don't know who to pick, you can always just go with whoever's highest has the highest projection, right? Or you can have the game. I believe there's a button that lets you that will auto pick for you, which is essentially the same thing, just picking whoever has the highest projected points. But I've never been a proponent of doing that because there are players who
Yourself worthy to claim
you can have a feeling like they're gonna go off, like they're playing against, like, let's say week 2, the Ravens, they're facing the Browns, right? Let's say Derrick Henry is projected to get like 15 points. You can in your mind be like, well, that's a weird because the Browns have a terrible defensive line, or, you know, they might have a terrible defensive line. Like, I should start them, even though the app might be saying like, oh no, he's not going to do as well as this other running back. So there's also a bit of like, you got to choose yourself and see how you feel. Now, obviously, anything can happen. As I described in the Discord, players can get injured, players can go off, players can also go to sleep. Sometimes they go to sleep for multiple weeks, but then all of a sudden they'll wake up. Much like George Kittle. George Kittle is one of those players that he will go a couple weeks maybe without a score, a touchdown, or even some catches. But then he'll have 1 week, like on his birthday last year, where he will just completely go off and he'll get you like 30-something points. You just got to be prepared for those moments. And it's hard to prepare for them because you never really know until it actually happens. But that's also a reason why I believe in the one tight end rule. Not rule, but theory. Just because, you know, tight ends are very hit or miss no matter what tight end you get. Kelsey, Kittle, Bauer, whatever. Or what's his name, Bowman?
held a secret power, and she knew to wait for the right moment to unleash it. The Urgoth fell upon us like night itself. Then Tarsis unleashed the voice of heaven upon them. The mountains bowed to her will. In a great chorus of thunder, humanity's foe was
Really?
crushed.
He's being a little baby. Yep.
You passed the test.
Kenobi against Callus?
The greatest of foes crumble. Yet more trials lie before you, Lancer.
Good luck.
Go forth. May the path lead you to the door.
Well, with the players that Callus has in right now, Callus actually got a lot of good wide receivers. Like, it's kind of crazy. There's two different teams that Callus has. One team is like a super team that could be really good. The other team is like a bunch of no names
Gateway device.
who probably won't even play on the field. So there's a weird duality going there. It's going to be interesting to watch. Let me see here. So yeah, because Jalen Hurts, he's really good. Saquon Barkley, I mean, if he's not injured, he'll go off, I'm sure. Ashton Genty, rookie running back for Las Vegas, right? But yeah, Drake London, great. Tyreek Hill is a bit of a question mark, but if he goes off, he'll go off for like 40-something points. T. Higgins, yeah, great. I mean, I would personally put T. Higgins into the wide receiver 2 slot and put Tyreek Hill into the flex just in case, because Tyreek Hill is questionable right now. Garrett Wilson, it all depends on how Fields plays. But yeah, the rest of his team is solid, except for his bench is very lacking. Anywho. Alright, we're back to where we were before. But this time, I've improved my arsenal.
Another part of the legend of General Tarsus?
It's likely another gateway device. Be ready.
I guess all I'm saying is I wouldn't be surprised if Callus's team comes together and gets some wins. But having, like, wide receivers are all, like, the position group in general can be a bit hit or miss. Simply because if the QB's having an off day, or if the other team has a strong defensive core or a backfield, I mean, you know, then they can be stuffed and they won't get a lot of points. That's why, like, this year I wanted to more so go for running backs, but it just didn't work out that way with where the draft landed me. But that's why I tried to pick up better running backs later on. I do still have a good amount of wide receivers, but like I said, it's just kind of how the draft worked out. I think when I do Nomad's draft, I'll definitely try and prioritize a running back round 1, because I'm sure that Chase is going to be gone by the time I get to in Nomad's league. Although I'm not sure how his draft is going to work, because he hasn't even set like an order. And if we start with the order we're in right now, I think I'm at the end because I won his league last year. Look, you know, I'm just a bit more positive on, you know, than some of the more grizzled veterans of fantasy football, you know. I like to see the upside of a team, which is why, even when talking about, like, Maz's team, who I feel like was a bit of an off draft, like, there's still, like, I can still see him winning. Like, I can still see the team coming together, you know? And honestly, you know, if it all falls right, and at the end of the year, Maz's players who maybe weren't producing early on, or maybe were not producing as much points as other people's early on, stayed healthy, he could be running deep in the playoffs, you know? There's always a chance. Because the chances are a lot of the first or second round players will end up being injured, and they will miss time, and usually they miss time at the worst of times. But that's just the game. It's just the game.
Tarsis met the Urgos leader in battle and was struck a mortal blow. Even as Tarsis knew her life was ending, she fought on. As her life's blood ebbed, she drove the enemy back.
Okay, I feel like my weaponry is a lot better now. Not just because we're, you know, obviously on easy mode, but I feel like having the 2 weapons is helping out a lot here. That shotgun I was using had to be reloaded like after every 3 shots. Like, that was not good. I wasn't in the circle that whole time. How silly of me. La 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 la. I gotta stay inside the freaking circle. Come on now. Freaking guy. Come on. Hooray!
Under the weight of inevitable death, you did not break. Arise and go forth, Lancer. One more triumph awaits you. May the path lead you to the door.
One more trial. Woo! How do you switch out players? So on the team page,
What happened?
either on the app or on the web page, if you click on the
Never seen a real
position group like WR or RB, it should allow you to switch out players who can be switched there. I don't expect to win because I'm there for a tryout and for fun, but I do win somehow then. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it is all for fun. Obviously, people take it more seriously than others, of course. But at the end of the day, you know, rooting for your favorite players, like that. I mean, fantasy football is how I got really into football. Like, I was already into football, but like, rooting for your players and watching them like watching these other games with actual reason to watch rather than just like I like watching football makes the sport more fun, in my opinion. Which is why I've done fantasy football for like 5 or 6 years now. So.
Shall separate the true lancers from the false. So says Arden Vasa.
Faye, I don't know if I can do this. I don't have much left.
Oh, shut up, freelancer.
I'm running low on ammo, and who knows what's next. Hey, this is what freelancers are all about. You can do this.
Our character's a little bitch. Your favorite players got taken? I mean, you know, that's what happens. Like I said in the Discord, you know, the plan. No matter what happens, the plan that you have usually, if not always, gets thrown out the window as soon as the first round is over.
Great calamity dwelled in the heart of the land. threatening to unweave the fabric
How's it going
of
today,
the
Marie?
world itself. So Helena Tarsis
You have to switch
set
Mixon out?
forth to meet
Oh,
it
is
in its own
Mixon like out,
land,
or is he just
strong
questionable? Because
to end
questionable,
its rampage
if they're questionable and they still
Go
have a
forth,
high
Lancer,
point percentage
seek out
predicted,
and stop
or high points
disaster
predicted,
in its tracks, if you dare.
you can probably leave them in. You can switch out players up until the game starts. So like if the Bengals I think are playing at 1 on Sunday against the Browns. So you have until like 12:59 to switch him out if he's still questionable by the time that the game starts. But you need to be careful because if a player is questionable and they're playing on Monday, sometimes those teams wait until like Sunday evening or even Monday to confirm if they're actually going to play or not. So another thing that's kind of annoying about fantasy football is also keeping up with what these teams are doing.
Again and again.
He's not playing for 4 games. Oh, then he's either injured or he's suspended. Well, if he's suspended, it should say SUS. If he's hurt, he should be either on IR or PUP.
You're past the point of testing now. There is only one.
That's why your
place
QBs weren't your
left.
top priority. So actually, that's a draft strategy, is to not get QBs, which is what Cheerio B did. Cheerio B just kind of looked at who was available at the end, and well, not the end, but looked at who was available at the time he wanted to draft a quarterback, and he got a pretty good option at Justin Herbert. The only thing that scares me about that is like if Herbert is having an off year, or if he goes down with injury. Now you got to scramble and get a quarterback like Justin Fields or whoever's left, right? And that's going to be a bit of a detriment to your team. But the quarterback position is only super important if you choose a quarterback early on that is both a rushing threat and a passing threat, because then you get more touchdowns, more passing yards, more rushing yards. That's 3 categories that one quarterback is doing. And that's why if you do draft a quarterback early like Lamar or Josh Allen or Joe Burrow, you get those upsides with them. So if they're on injured reserve, you can actually put them on your IR bench. So there should be an option to do that. That way they won't take up a roster slot, but you can grab another player to take their spot.
That's a shame.
Hey, look, he's evil. Who could have guessed?
What the hell are you doing?
Oh, come on, mates. Isn't it obvious?
I would put Joe Mixon on your bench right away and pick up a player off of waivers. Right away. That way Joe Mixon isn't taking up a slot on your bench, and you can replace him right now, and you can have another backup player just in case another player goes down. Now, when Mixon does get off of IR, you will have to drop a player to get him back on your team, or you can drop Mixon, either one. So it's actually not too hard. If you open the Sleeper app and you go to the league, under your team, if you click on the player,
He'll leave the fort alone.
How can you help the Dominion?
not the player, but the position group. So like you click on the RB next to Mixon, it should allow you to move him to the injured reserve instead of like the bench. And then if you go to the players tab in the league, you can see who's trending. Like right now, Amari Cooper is the highest trending wide receiver. And then you can pick position group running back on the app. And then you can choose either the highest trending, or if you go to the available in general, you can see who is just the top running back overall that's still available. Right now, it's Dylan Sampson, which untested player, FYI, but he is the top right now. And then everyone else is like all the running backs that are left right now are mostly injured running backs or running backs who aren't going to get a lot of time. Like they're running backs who come in for maybe a play or two during a game. So you got to be careful with that. But if you get the highest trending running back, like Dameon Pierce, then you have a good swap out for Mixon and or putting him on the bench just in case for future things. So. Don't know. I followed like 3 YouTube channels, and they recommend more wide receivers and running backs. Well, that's what I was just saying. Like, quarterback is only an important position if you get a quarterback who can do everything, all 3. You only want to draft a quarterback high up if they can do everything. If you're gonna be drafting Jared Goff in the first round, that's gonna actually be a detriment to your team because Jared Goff can't do all 3 positions. But as I drafted, so I wasn't able to get, I didn't want to get Josh Allen early. I could have, but I didn't want to because I wanted to fulfill my wide receiver quota, my wide receiver and running back quota, and then I got Jared Goff. So, if you prioritize running backs and wide receivers, they will get you more points collectively than a quarterback who is just a pocket passer, or just a gadget quarterback, right? The wide receivers and running backs will get you more points in general, but if you do go with a quarterback who can do everything, like Lamar, like Allen, etc., they have an upside that most quarterbacks don't have, where they can fulfill 3 things for you in one player. And a lot of times, like last year, I had Allen in a couple of leagues, and he got me around 30 to 40 points each game, which is way higher than most players will ever dream of getting to. Most players get around 15 to 20-ish points if they have a decent game. If they have the good game, it's usually around 20 to 25. So that is why I've said, unless you're going for one of those types of quarterbacks who can do it all, wait to draft a quarterback, much like Cheerio B did, where he waited until the 10th round or something like that to get Justin Herbert. But there's risk and reward to it all. If you go for a quarterback early, your wide receiver or your running back room could suffer because, now you didn't decide to get the best running back or the best wide receiver. You got the best quarterback, and now your other position groups might struggle, or one position group might struggle. Same thing with if you go for a wide receiver first overall. Well, now, your pick of quarterbacks and running backs are going to be lessened after the first round. So you gotta, it's all a risk and reward type thing. It's all like a balancing act. And at the end of the day, I think we all had a decent to good draft, but it could all be thrown out the window week 2 when players start to get injured, things start to happen, games start to get played. CMC, so the 1 year I could draft CMC first overall, I skipped over him. Do you know why? Because he's very injury prone. The person after me in the draft grabbed CMC. Week 3 of that year, CMC was injured and out the entire season. So, like I said, anything can happen, and players who maybe aren't injury prone will get injured. Players who are injury prone, maybe they'll have a good year. Like, this is a year I feel like Joe Burrow, like last year he was healthy all year, but his team was letting him down, and he's off and on injured. So I felt like this year it might not be a good year to take Joe Burrow because he does have a lot of injuries on his person, on his history. Got 2 questionable players. We'll keep checking on it. Yeah, if you click on the player, it'll actually tell you why they're questionable, and once games start being played, it will tell you what happened the last game. Like, they tweaked their knee on a 4th down play in the 4th quarter, or whatever. Are those consensus 1.101? Not sure what that means.
I'm sorry, I got distracted. I should have caught the sabotage during my routine armor checks.
Enough guilt, you're both killing me. We got work to do.
What work? It's over.
No, not quite. The javelin they stole won't work. I got a good look at the General's armor. It's like no javelin I've ever seen. I can only speculate on what some of the systems did or might still do.
Faye, just spill it already.
I think most of the seals are key to the General's signet.
And the Dominion can't run the suit properly without it.
Slows them down, but doesn't help us any.
Slowing them down might be enough. I have the info we pulled from the Fortress of Dawn's library, and I got that up-close look at the javelin itself.
Wait, Faye, are you suggesting we build our own Javelin of Dawn?
Not the whole javelin, just the relevant seals, but yes.
Give it the plans, I can build it.
So you're Arden Vassiforus now.
Why not? I've built whole javelins from scraps before. Now we're just gonna make a couple seals. Might have to jump over a few flaming chimeras first, but we'll get it done.
Hey, flaming chimera jumping is chapter 1 of the Freelancer Handbook.
Get your javelin ready. I got a drive to fix. We're still in this race, people. Oy, 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 oy.
Oi, 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 oi. Top ratings from the top or round 1. I guess I'm not sure what the question is. Like, what part of what I said earlier does that question connect to? I guess is my question. Okay, we need to talk to Haluk. Okay, so Haluk is over here. I'm not sure why it's telling me. Maybe that's just my suit. I don't know.
Give me a day. One more day.
By the way, everything that I said in my little fantasy talking points, was all my opinion. It's not like set in stone. Anything I said.
We're really gonna build our
The
own
ratings
javelin.
that they rate
Think
the
we can
top
pull this
best
off?
in ratings
What
for
is
the
it on
injuries
so
that people
far?
got in early weeks.
Focus on the here and now. Right now,
They
we
don't
need
rate based off
materials
of
and
injuries. That's just like me. That's just my thought process when I'm choosing players.
Can't they help
Is
us
how
out?
injury
When
prone
we
are they?
find
Like
government
Joe Burrow,
agency
when they're
and
rating him in the rankings, like they put him at like in the top
So,
like 10 or whatever, right? He's like the third best
Who
quarterback in the league.
lists are the obvious
That's
ones?
not including.
Possible are
No,
the
that doesn't
specialties.
include like his long laundry list of injuries that he's had in the past. It just kind of goes off of what they're expecting him to do this year. They don't fact like in a perfect world, they don't want to factor in like, oh well, if Joe Burrow gets hurt, we'll deduct 50 points from his score. Like that's not how they do it. They just go like, this is what they're projected to do. This is how good we think they are. So it's all speculative because as I said, any given week, everything could change. So, Joe Burrow could be expected to get 26 points this week, but if he goes down in the first quarter and he can't play the rest of the game, well, he gets like 5 points, But you can't predict that stuff. Like even though he's injury prone, you can't predict that he's going to be injured by week 3. You can only guess, or you can only surmise that he might get injured this year, if you get my drift.
Hunting, really.
Great. So, either go hunt a titan or
A lot of players during preseason and all that stuff, they do get minor injuries and then they don't practice or whatever. I usually take that stuff with a grain of salt because a lot of times they're not major injuries. They're just keeping the player off the field to make sure that he doesn't aggravate it more. During the normal season, a player will be questioned. Like I had a player last year who was always questionable outside of games, and that's because he would, when teams make their injury reports, they have to list anything that happened to the player. If they don't, and they sit them during the game saying that they're injured, they'll get like fined or whatever. So that's why like if AJ Brown tweaks his ankle during a practice and he's fine and he can put weight on it and he's running around, they still need to make sure that the media and that the NFL knows that he did do this and that he could be held out of practice tomorrow because he tweaked his ankle, right? So pretty much every week you're going to have players who are questionable up until like Sunday or late Saturday. And yeah, it's just keeping an eye on things throughout the week, seeing if reading what they're doing and if they've been practicing or if they've been resting.
The freelancer
So,
that survived the heart of
yeah.
rage? I thought you'd be.
Aaron Rodgers will play week 1 with the Steelers. He sure will.
I thought you'd be bigger. Hey, thief! 1 sec. I was 3 steps away, Carney. You had no chance. I got this. Everything's fine.
Hey, we can do this later.
My aunt disappeared in the jungle.
I'm sorry to hear that. I don't find missing
It
people.
was 10 years ago. She's dead now.
I don't find missing corpses either.
That's not what I'm after.
Ever heard of the Emerald Abyss? A jungle region where dozens of people have vanished, including my aunt.
But yes, I think I see your. I was thinking about it. I think I see your point. Aaron Rodgers, he played 4
Not just
snaps
Yemmy, the best.
with the Jets 2 years ago, and
My aunt left a journal. She was on
I believe he got
no.
1 point in fantasy that week, and then he was gone. And a lot of people got caught up in the hype, especially because of Hard Knocks that season. It was all centered around the Jets and all that. So a lot of people were like, oh, yeah, I'm going to pick Aaron Rodgers. And, of course, that went about as well as you know. I mean, Aaron Rodgers wouldn't be a bad backup quarterback, but at the same time, there are better backup quarterbacks for the fantasy league.
Don't go anywhere. Commander!
What is going on here?
Keeping the streets safe, sir. Notice this undesirable entering the premises. Stole that citizen's bag.
That is not your job. You file reports at your desk. You... It's no matter. Your family has ordered you home.
To Anthem?
Immediately.
Beautiful.
Come with me. Now.
I'll contact your cipher. We'll set up a meet, explain everything, okay?
There she goes. Lady Adaxia Marava Ladell.
Purdy's not playing week 1.
For the throne of Anthem.
Yeah, Purdy's an interesting player this year.
What? You mean Dax?
He's got another prove-it year here. Last year, the 49ers had a very down season. But that's kind of how the 49ers go. You know, they got Super Bowl aspirations, then they have, like, you know, first 10 picks aspirations, right? It's a roller coaster for 49ers. But I would personally keep Brock Purdy since it seems like it's going to be an up year for them. That's why I picked up Ricky Pearsall. And I know that, you know, I think Nomad and Greedy both agreed, like, oh, that was a stretch to get Pearsall so high. I'm like, I don't really think it was that big of a stretch. But I don't think he would have been on the board the next round. That was my thought process, was like, yeah, I don't like, I'm going to take him here because I think next round people are going to pick him up. And I might have been right, might have been wrong. I don't know. Maybe it was a reach. I don't know. But all I'm saying is if Ricky Pearsall and Brock Purdy get a good repertoire going and the 49ers have an up year, and plus Deebo Samuel isn't on the team anymore and he's not going to take away, you know, passing yards from Pearsall, it could be a good pick, you know? But once again, it's all random. You don't really know until the season gets started. And even when the season gets started, it's hard to predict. I wish I could predict everything. I wish I was Nostradamus. Just that's not how it is.
Can't let you go unprepared.
Let's see. I do not want the sticky grenade, I suppose. Well, actually, it does pretty good blast damage, honestly. Okay, let's get the sticky grenade, I guess. This light machine gun is the same one that I already have, probably because I picked it up from that chest. Yeah, everything here is the same stuff. Okay, yeah. Let's go. So, we've been playing for about an hour 30 now, and I've finished one mission. There are FIFA, NHL, MLB fantasy leagues. There's also basketball leagues as well, NBA. I'm just not like, I'm not super into any other sport. Like, I like watching them. Like, I'll watch basketball, I'll watch baseball, I'll watch hockey. But yeah, you know, it's just one of those things where it's like, I'm just like not super into other sports as I am with NFL. Like, I know a couple players here or there from other, you know, sports, but yeah, I mainly do football. But you can always join a public league for those other things if we don't do one. There are plenty of them out there. Yeah, I'm just doing easy mode from here on out. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with it. Ooh, a piece of candy.
Freelancer, patching in Sentinel Dax.
Dax, hope I haven't kept you waiting.
Yeah, about that. I'm not gonna make it. Bull buried me under a mountain of paperwork.
Should I turn around?
No, I can walk you through it from here. There's a camp nearby. Head to it.
As you wish, Your Highness.
As you wish. Alright. A poison swamp? What is this, a Souls game? See, I'm about to overheat. They haven't put anything like waterfalls or anything that I can dive into.
Obviously.
You shot it?
Barely grazed his shoulder. He was a total baby about it.
What the hell is shooting me?
All right, I'm here. Now what?
Long gone. Dead end or new lead?
Dax, a little direction, please.
Oh, sorry. Thinking. See if you can get the power back on. It'll be easier to search the camp.
I'm sure it will.
There! The generator. That should get the camp back up and running.
You know, Chapter 1 of the Freelancer Handbook doesn't mention generators.
Well, Chapter 2 has entire pages on the subject. Power restored.
Nice. Look around. See if they left.
I'll try and play Kazan tomorrow, as long as I don't get to stay late because of BS. Yeah, hopefully.
Hey, over there. Is that an archive?
Is that what we're looking for?
It could be. Won't know until I see what's on it.
All right, let me pick it up then.
Faye, can you process the data?
I've never seen an archive so disorganized. This might take a while.
Ah, yes.
Hey, are those eggs moving?
Oh, crap. Faye, process faster.
It doesn't work like that.
Are those eggs moving? Can't even... Where are the enemies at? Oh, there's one. Ooh, he was an elite. Careful, they might bust their balls all over you.
should secure the area before moving on.
What was that? Did you see that? It was like the enemy was like phasing in and out. What the hell?
This is great. This is... Oh, not what I'm looking for. But it's okay. I know where to go next.
I'm all ears.
The archive was transmitting a signal nearby. That must be the place.
Ah, Google Pixel 10 phones are here. Fantastic. I have a Google Pixel 9. For some reason, like, my keyboard updated, and it, like, cannot track my swipes anymore. It's kind of annoying. I have to, like, constantly fix, like, wrong words being inputted.
Outlaw mentality right there.
Outlaws? Beautiful. This is the place.
I don't know. Sounds like they're having trouble.
They're idiots, and not a problem. The signal's inside.
I thought you said, wait, aren't we looking for outlaws?
No, we're looking for a cipher link. Didn't I tell you?
No.
Oh, no wonder you were confused.
No link.
Well, yeah, I told you the signal's inside.
Yes, because your directions have been flawless.
Ah, a dungeon. Wow. Cowboys traded Micah Parsons to the Packer, or they're going to trade? Wow.
I thought we were trying to solve the mystery of people vanishing in the Emerald
And
Abyss.
people say Jerry Jones isn't good at negotiating.
Cave looking for a cipher link.
Because the signal directed us here, and...
No, I mean, how is this link connected to the
Why'd it have to be the Packers, though? That's an that's an NFC rival.
Dax?
Look, if I had all the answers, it wouldn't be a mystery.
Jerry Jones. That's the Jerry Jones way. I mean, I was expecting to be trade. If they were going to trade him, I was expecting to trade him to the AFC, simply so that he's not in the same division as them, or same conference as them. Seems like a weird play by Mr. Jones.
Damn it! I don't know what's bothering the outlaws.
Ooh, Ursix. Pretty nasty.
Tell me about it.
Oh my god, I'm out. Oh my god. Die. Alright, well, that means stock has gone up on the Packers defense. If the Packers defense is, I think they're already taken. But that is a pretty big move, and they got the deal done a week before the season starts. He'll be ready week 1 then.
Okay, number 1, feces is the professional term. Number 2...
Pretty crazy.
What kind of weird shit do you have?
You know what? I'm not. You know what? I'm gonna ignore these question marks. Cause usually they just lead me to fucking nothing. I mean, I guess I'll get these, but regular question marks. Who cares? High on Life got a Switch 2 upgrade apparently. Interesting. It's not like they re-released the game on PS5. It's just the same game.
The belly of the beast.
Please, Dax.
Sorry, couldn't resist.
Teehee. Oh, there's two of them. How funny. It's a real Ornstein and Smo situation, isn't it? One down. And two. Ryan Gosling is starring in Star Wars Starfighter. I thought, didn't they already say that, or am I making things up?
Get it? Ursix?
Oh, another one? Oh, you shouldn't have.
Signal's pointing to her, by the way.
Oh, good. Well, come on down. Oh, really? Oh, my. Oh, I see. There's only one way for it to get up here, so I could literally just do this, force it to walk around, and then do this, and now it's going to have to go back around. Oh, yep. Game design. Ready? Yep. As predicted. Yeah, this AI doesn't know what to do. It's flabbergasted. Our tactics are too good. Whee!
Found the link.
And you didn't even have to dig through poop. I mean, feces.
Lucky me.
I can't help you if you're gonna be picky.
I'll analyze the link's intel and send it to Dax.
What is that
Beautiful.
dialogue?
We can discuss back
What
and
the
forth
fuck?
on this.
Oh. Whew. Okay, well. We finished 2 missions today, folks. And we still have time for at least one more. Maybe 2 if they're shorter. Pretty exciting. Okay, we got a new assault rifle, a new light machine gun, a new inferno grenade, a common assault rifle. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. right.
Freelancer, I sent the links intel to Dax. She's waiting for you at her apartment.
That's funny. Kenobi, that's a funny picture. Dear Diary. Speak to Dax at her apartment. Oh shit, romance inbound? Shut up, dude. No one wants to talk to you. They gave me so much dialogue, but no one ever talks to me because they all think I suck. Without even getting to know me. Oh, I got to know you. You suck. New codex entry. Condoms.
Okay, please don't hate me, but that link, the one you...
Got elbow deep in her 6'4"?
More like wrist deep, but yeah. It didn't have all the intel I needed.
Again? But you said...
I know. I messed up. Remember my aunt's journal?
The one that proves there's a connection between the Heart of Rage and the Emerald Abyss?
Yeah. It was stolen.
What? When?
Like, 2 months ago?
Why didn't you say so?
Because I thought we could steal the information back without facing the thieves head on.
The outlaws in the cave. They're the ones who took the journal.
Sort of. They work for the guy who took it. A jerk named Talon.
How did this happen?
Minor details. What's done is done. We just gotta keep moving forward.
Okay. What's our next move?
We ambush Talon and steal back the journal.
Yeah.
You'll show up this time?
You make me sound so flaky. Of course I'll be there.
Born into the Anthem royal line of succession, Dax is one of the most sought-after women in Bastion, much to her chagrin. Okay. I mean, personally... Actually, I'm not even going to say. I'm not even going to say. Personally,
they're trying way too hard.
Yeah, that's actually what I was about to say, ReactBot. That's actually exactly what I was trying to say. How's it going today? Greedy Waffles.
Anthem or is this Buns?
Both. I just don't get why the city is so quiet. Like, there's not even like a background song playing, and there's not even like murmurs of people. It just feels so lifeless, even though there's people there. It's very
Excuse
strange.
me for dropping in.
Very strange indeed. See, so we got a new light machine gun, right? Or maybe not. It's not even here. Might be worse than what we already had. Although this one does 92 damage, but it has a slower... Okay, so we'll keep that for short range. Yeah, we're fine. Dawn Shield. Craft the Shield of Dawn. Unlock the blueprint by completing Emerald Abyss or Triple Threat, as well as collecting Corium. Completing both missions lowers the cost? What does that mean? Wait, what? Alright, so here's the question. Should we do the tracked mission? Yes. Actually, there is no question. We are doing the tracked mission so that we can hopefully get this game done faster, which is all I really want at this point. I mean, I do want to finish the game. I gotta see what I'm going to be missing out on next year, you know? Damn. I mean, look, the ending of this game might be jaw-dropping, okay? You never know.
provided strider routes for Talon's crew.
How'd she get her hands on those?
I thought it better not to ask.
Plausible deniability.
Exactly. I've marked a potential ambush site.
So far in the story, I've gotten Owen turning evil right. I got, well, I guess that was the main thing, wasn't it? I don't know. Did Owen turn evil, or did he just, like, get fed up? You know, like, there's... He wants to be a pilot, a freelancer so bad. Evil! That's the other thing, too. Like, if he grabbed that suit, would he not be, like, using it right now already? Like...
Where's Dax?
Patching her through.
Dax,
I don't know.
are you in position?
Yeah, about that.
Seriously?
I got stuck with patrol duty. I'm not a freelancer. I can't just tell the commander to shove off.
All right, just stand by for support.
Stand by.
Talon's a popular guy.
This Talon guy is gonna be like an ex-boyfriend or something, right? What? He was literally dying while he was throwing it out. Come on. Challenge complete. Havoc 1.
Dax, which one's Talon?
I don't see him. These guys are all scrub league. This is all my fault.
What do you mean?
Nothing. Check the strider.
No, that does not mean nothing. That does not mean nothing. Talon, yeah, okay, I'm gonna call this Talon, ex-boyfriend. She's doing all this to get back at him.
Random lines.
They're not random. It's a map.
What? How?
My patrol's nearby. I'll explain in person.
In person. Really?
Just bring it to me.
Bring it to me. Bring me the artifact. The blue monkey. Oh, there's actually a patrol here. Wow.
Here it is. Still looks like squiggles to me.
Because you're only seeing half the picture.
Why she sounds so distant?
How do you know this?
My aunt taught me. It's an old cartography trick to hide locations. In this case, probably Talon's main camp.
Ah! Speak up, lady.
How do we get the overlay?
Best guess.
I can't hear you.
How many stars does this guy have? Faye, check the routes. Is there one nearby?
There is actually. Sending it now.
Alright, see you later. We literally have a comm link between each other. Why couldn't I hear her? Turn up the volume on your mic. It's a Walmart microphone.
Today is not a good day for stars.
Oh, great.
The Titan took care of the hard part. Now, you just gotta find a way inside without it killing you.
That's always the rub.
He was doing a different move. He was doing the slam move. That's bullshit. What the hell? What just hit me? Nah, it doesn't matter. He did. They got that McDonald's mic. Oh, hello. Greedy, what's your thoughts on the Micah Parsons trade?
Cargo door won't budge.
Battery's fried. Check the wreckage for a replacement.
Oh boy.
Should be easier now that the Titan's off your back.
Ah. Battery. I can't wait to have to do that.
Okay, replace the battery.
It's still not working.
Power flow needs a full reset. Titan really did a number on her when it attacked.
There you go. Yeah, so this mission is literally just teaching you how the Sentinel world events work. Which at this point, like,
Yes, okay. Get the overlay.
you should have already done this like 5 times now in the open world, but whatever. Whatever. He was traded to the Packers.
I think this is it.
Or I guess he's going to be traded.
Well, what do you know? Dax was right.
They've reached an agreement.
She'll catch up with a broken clock.
Hey, I can hear you.
Jerry Jones, he's got his plan.
Got it. On my way.
Let's see who gets there first.
What about your patrol?
They'll be fine.
They were not fine. Packers got him for nothing. Yeah, Jerry Jones, he's the master of the deal, you know? Just giving away star talent to an up-and-coming team.
Dax, I'm coming up on the can.
Well, you know, when Lucy told me, I was like, it had to be the Packers, didn't it? It can't be any other team. It has to be the Packers. But try being a Packers fan. I mean, it's rough. You know what? You're so right.
Decided to show up.
A sore winner. Never would have guessed. Where's Talon?
Coward barricaded himself inside.
We'll have to take out the camp's defenses to reach him. Focus on the turrets.
Boom. You see that? I'm so badass.
SWAT your 6.
You mean her 6?
Oh my god. This dialogue. Holy shit. How did that mic... fucking shot miss somehow, even though it's a heat-seeking missile.
Is it over? Already?
Stay back! I'm warning you! Don't tell me that's Talon.
No, just a worm. He won't be a problem.
How do you...
Come on, let's finish this.
I thought so. Crazy deal for the Packers. Yep. Look, any team that's trying to get star talent, just talk to Jerry Jones. He doesn't know what he's doing. He has no fucking idea what he's doing. Who was the player he got who did he trade last year?
No one has to get hurt. Whoa.
Why is she out of her armor?
Talon gave me one job. Make sure you don't get it.
Did Talon give you permission to burn it?
No. Maybe. Shut up!
Okay, why does Talon even want that journal?
Because it's a treasure map. All those missing people carried valuables into the jungle. And when I find them, I'll be rich. You shouldn't have chased me, Dex.
You shouldn't have robbed me, Talon.
It's what I do. You knew that when you hired me.
You hired these people? That's how they got your journal?
It's hard to do background checks out here. Besides, Talon
I don't
used to be a sentinel.
I don't understand. Why aren't they in their armor? We could take this guy out.
And you die first.
Talon, the journal.
Toss it here.
Oh my god. That might have been the dumbest cutscene in the game so far, and that's saying something. Like, one, why'd they get out of their fucking armor? Two, how did he not kill me point blank? Like, the shot went off before the fucking can popped into his face.
Okay. Which way did Talon go?
Ah.
Commander, how'd you find us?
I followed the smoke. Passed by what was left of your javelin.
I can explain.
No.
Why is her javelin destroyed?
There's someone waiting at Fort Tarsus to take you home.
Commander, wait. This journal belonged to my aunt. It can solve the mystery of the Emerald Abyss. Hey!
Give it back.
Consider yourself lucky that you still have a javelin, freelancer.
Give it back.
At least Talon doesn't have the
Hey!
He doesn't need it anymore. Just didn't want you to have it. He's so far ahead. You should just give up.
Give up? Yeah, not what I do.
Good.
Dax!
Damn.
We'll figure it out. Just meet me back at the fort.
Our character is so cool. Oh, man. I can't believe we've only finished, what, 3 missions now? Oh, my God. If we just didn't get stuck on that first one for as long as we did, we wouldn't be fine. Warning, you have one. I don't care. CD next. That'll be next year's big controversy. He'll trade CD Lamb to like the Falcons for a 4th round pick or something. You had corn dogs for dinner? That's quite a
Dax
extravagant meal.
Should I patch her through?
Go ahead, Faye.
Freelancer, I've got an escape plan, but we still need my aunt's journal.
Dax, you really need to work on your whispering skills.
What? I'm like a rabbit in the night.
Uh-huh. Does Vool still have the journal?
As far as I know, tried to get it back, but he...
What happened? Son of a bitch. Oh, and now I've lost connection to EA servers? I'm still connected to the internet. Okay. Boy, they're really making it a tough time to get through this game, aren't they? No one's fucking playing the game, so I have to do everything on my own, which means levels are becoming more difficult because they're just throwing tons of shit enemies at me, okay? 2, I think it's every single time that we've played this game, at least more than half the times that we play this game, the servers have gone offline, or I've had a blip in the servers, and I've had to restart the fucking game.
Dax has been escorted to her apartment.
Oh, now I'm down here for some reason. It doesn't even make sense. You know what? At this point, if they shut the game down, shut the game off right now, like they put a pop-up message that's like, hey, we don't want this to be up anymore. Goodbye. I would probably feel relieved. Because this has been such a struggle to get through. Not that it's difficult, but just like struggle as in like keeping me interested in playing this game. Literally, I am falling asleep while playing this game every single time we play it. I start yawning early on, and then I start talking about other things instead of paying attention to the story. Like I was giving people fantasy advice for like an hour straight, and I just didn't even listen to what was going on in the story. Like I don't even like I saw what happened, but I didn't really listen to what happened. Hello, sir.
Commander?
No.
No?
No. I will not release Cardea Dell's journal into your custody.
I didn't realize the book was under arrest.
Do I seem like I'm joking?
I honestly couldn't say. You're kind of hard to read. But I
Who has a gun against Yemmy, forcing him to play this? I do, myself.
She's an impulsive, untrained thrill seeker who's going to get herself killed.
Actually, it's right here.
Not anymore. If she's
It's right here, folks.
Dax is no longer your problem.
I guess that's true.
This is the gun that's against my head right now.
Your ass is covered.
Never underestimate.
Shall I pull the trigger?
Propensity for trouble.
I'm willing to take the risk.
Then you're braver than you look. Freelancer.
Perhaps. Perhaps I will. Just like Persona 4. Nah. It's a fake gun, Twitch. It's literally it's a fake gun. There's nothing going on. It is a very cool. I don't know, did I even show this off when I bought it like on stream? Like it's a replica of a gun that pirates would use. It was actually pretty like I think I bought it for like $100, which is actually $50 less than what they sell online. So it was actually a very good deal. Here, watch this. Ready? You couldn't even see it. I was off screen. I can do the thing that they do in Pirates of the Caribbean. They do this thing where it's like woo and then boo and then you know what I'm saying? Actually most pirates have it across like a pistol across their
Suck on my salty chocolate balls.
Okay, Odom. Jeez. Okay. All right.
Hey, Dax, I've got the journal.
Perfect timing. Just bid farewell to my not-so-gilded cage.
Let's meet at the bar.
Really? We're going to meet in the bar? Oh, boy.
Suck on my salty chocolate balls.
You already said that, Odom. I'm not listening. La, 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 la.
Here it is. The elusive journal.
Let's recap what we know.
Before her disappearance, my aunt was in the midst of charting the locations of volatile Shaper relics near Fort Tarsis.
It looks like they formed a circle.
Guess what's at the epicenter?
The Heart of Rage.
Yep. When the Heart of Rage appeared, it created a ripple effect, causing relics far and wide to go crazy.
Like people vanishing into thin air crazy.
That was the theory. Aunt Cardea disappeared before she could prove it.
From his notes, it looks like Talon agreed with her.
His notes? He defaced my family heirloom?
Focus, Dax. What does Talon say?
He thinks activating certain relics will lead him to wherever the caravans vanished.
But instead of bringing home their remains, he's gonna steal their stuff. Freelancer, my aunt, everyone who disappeared.
Who's this other lady over here?
Activating the relics.
Is she a part of the conversation over there? Like,
We don't really know.
like, hey, is she eavesdropping on us right now? What the fuck?
Hasn't killed us yet.
Yes, my javelin's pretty banged up, but it'll still fly. Let me know when you're ready, and I'll meet you outside the wall.
Yeah, I can't wait. We're going to have so much fun outside the wall. All right. So yeah, I gotta end a little early today, folks. Look, we got 3 missions done, which is how many missions I thought were left in the game. So we would have been done with the game if, you know, if it was true.
Hey, good to see you. You're a freelancer, right?
All right, so I just want to talk to this guy to get him to shut the fuck up every time I walk by him.
No. Yeah.
All right, good talk, good talk. Now you'll never talk to me again, right? That's the deal. I mean, look at all these people around, and the game is silent. Like, where's the world building? Like, remember?
No, it depends on how you look at though.
Remember going, like, I'm going to use BioWare as the example here. Remember going through Omega in Mass Effect 2? That place felt alive. There was people talking everywhere. There was fucking yelling and gunfire and all this stuff. We stand in the middle of this giant fucking bazaar. Silent. Except for a little bit of background music that you can barely even hear. And it's only coming through my right earpiece. No one's talking. These people in a crowd, they're just standing there. Person over here, standing there.
What is this?
People
the
over here?
Quiet Place and the Quiet Place Part 2?
Yes. I'm pretty sure some of these people's lips are moving, but they're not talking. Like, look at these people doing their gestures. It looks like they're talking. To no one! They're not... He's not even... There's no one even there! Are they talking to him? Scraping meat? Is that who they're talking to? He's like behind a pole. Who are they talking to? They went to the back. They probably went to the back. Let me see. This guy has an animation where he's like waving them off, but like, why would they be talking to him? Well, just put the NPCs right here and talk to him. Oh my gosh. All right, well.
Ooh, can't do that.
All right, well, that was my ending rant for today. Look, folks, look, IGN did me dirty. Their walkthrough guide is incomplete. I should have known. I should have fucking known that there wasn't going to be 3 more missions in the game. I was sort of expecting to finish the game today, but it's going to take probably another 2 or 3 streams, honestly. Which means that my plan for this for the coming month of September is possibly a bit ruined because the game that I wanted to play is a little bit longer. And we've also got Subnautica, which I just started. That stays the same. I want to continue playing Subnautica. We'll play that on Saturday. I was going to start the game that I was thinking of playing on Saturday instead of Monday, but that's not going to happen right now. So instead, we'll just play Subnautica on Saturday, and we'll continue Anthem on Monday. I think I accidentally just logged into the fucking servers. Get me out of here. What's my trophy progress like? You know, it's weird. There's been like updates and like extra content added to the game, but they didn't add any extra trophies. So yeah, we completed Fortress of Dawn. Technically, I mean, we have 2 more trophies, right? Freelancer down, complete Return to the Heart of Rage. Like, just 2 more trophies, but there's probably like a bunch of missions between these 2, which is just going to be very, very fun. These, I believe, are side mission things, side mission related. Matthias's riddles, yeah. Yeah. Honestly, if you wanted to do the platinum for this game, it looks like hell. I won't lie. Discover all districts and landmarks in the Great Falls, the Emerald Abyss, the East Gate, the Eastern Right. Like, this is a lot of, like, busy work. Complete 12 Colossus Gear challenges. Those aren't probably terrible, but could be kind of annoying. Because you have to do one for each mech. Or each suit. Complete tasks to aid...
Here's a side mission for you. Go get Chipotle.
Actually, we're heading over to my parents, so... We're not going to be in Chipotle, most likely. These freelancer things are probably pretty annoying. You got to go around the open world and do things for them. I guess maybe it's not hell. It's just it just looks like a grindy mess. So, anywho, appreciate everyone for swinging by today. Really do. If you can't wait for more Anthem content, well, that's too bad. You'll have to wait because I don't have anything uploaded to the VOD channel for Anthem yet. But you can always watch someone else if you really want to. I'm not saying you should watch someone else. You should watch me. But thank you to everyone who was lurking, chatting, etc., 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 etc. Appreciate you all. I hope you're all have a good rest of your day. We're going to raid into Olderd, who is playing Metal Gear Solid Delta, which I'll let you in on a little secret, was the surprise game that I was going to play on Saturday, but instead I will play it on my own time. But that is what he's playing right now. He's playing Metal Gear Solid Delta. I mean, it looks pretty good. I guess I'll start it up soon. I do have I am playing too many games right now, I feel like. So I think this weekend I will make a goal for myself to either make a ton of progress in Mafia or a ton of progress in Death Stranding 2. I more so want to finish Death Stranding 2. But we'll see what happens, and you'll know on the podcast when that releases. Speaking of which, don't forget to check out the latest episode of Ferret 64. It's out right now. I talked about Gamescom and Hollow Knight Silksong and Donkey Kong Bonanza. Also, don't forget to check out the latest episode of Film Freaks. We talked about Happy Gilmore 1 and 2 with Greedy Waffles and D&D Lucy. They came back, returning members of the podcast, to talk about that for episode 150, The Extravaganza. Next week, next Wednesday, is a new episode of Fubar Ferret. I don't even remember which episode it is. It's a surprise to me, too. I'll see you then. Anything else, it's all at YemmytheFerret. And I appreciate you all once again. Have a good rest of your night. I am YemmytheFerret, and I am out of here.
Bye, bitch!
Bye, bitch.